The Supreme Court's dilemma, balancing voting rights and racial equality. The fate of a pivotal voting rights provision hangs in the balance as the Supreme Court prepares to tackle a controversial case. This time, the court's decision could significantly impact the representation of minority voters in the political landscape. But first, let's unravel the complex legal web. In a highly anticipated move, the Supreme Court will deliberate on whether to gut a critical provision of the Voting Rights Act, a law that has been a cornerstone of racial equality in voting since its enactment in 1965. The case originates from Louisiana, where a redistricting plan sparked a legal battle over the role of race in drawing electoral districts. Here's the crux of the matter. The court must decide if creating districts with a majority of black voters violates the 14th and 15th Amendments to the Constitution. These amendments, born out of the Civil War's aftermath, were designed to safeguard the rights of former slaves, including their right to vote. But conservatives argue that these amendments prohibit any consideration of race, a stance the court has previously endorsed in a 2023 ruling on affirmative action in college admissions. And this is where it gets intriguing. Louisiana, initially defending its redistricting plan, has now sided with a group of voters who claim the plan is unconstitutional. This shift aligns with the Trump administration's stance, adding a political dimension to the legal debate. The original map, challenged by civil rights groups, had only one majority black district, despite Louisiana's black population comprising 1/3 of the state. The revised map, with 2 such districts, is now at the heart of the controversy. The Voting Rights Act has weathered numerous conservative legal challenges, with the Supreme Court weakening its provisions in landmark decisions in 2013 and 2021. However, in a surprising twist, the court reaffirmed the importance of considering race in redistricting in an Alabama case 2 years ago with a narrow 5-4 majority. Chief Justice John Roberts and Justice Brett Kavanaugh, both conservatives, joined the liberals in this decision, but Kavanaugh hinted at potential future challenges to Section 2. A ruling in Louisiana's favor could have far-reaching consequences. It would diminish the need for states to create districts with significant minority populations, potentially leading to a decrease in minority representation in Congress and state legislatures. With black voters often leaning Democratic, this could tip the political scales in favor of Republicans, especially in the upcoming 2026 midterm elections. But here's where it gets controversial. Should the Supreme Court prioritize a colorblind interpretation of the Constitution? Or should it acknowledge the historical context of racial discrimination and the ongoing struggle for equal representation? The court's decision will undoubtedly shape the political landscape for years to come, leaving many to wonder. Will this be a step forward or backward for racial equality in voting rights?